Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Quest Mods, Part 20, I believe. And I was staring out at this landscape and the graphics were bothering me, so I switched over to Monkey ENB and got some landscape changes, or mods. So, we're doing vampire hunting, looking for the church that's engulfed by earth, for walking in the shoes. Found some ruins that might look like the ruins of a church engulfed by earth. Is this the place? I should look for an entrance. Yeah. Probably not gonna say everything word for word, because the quest logs and Kendrel's dialogue can be a little repetitious.
I'm hungry.
Like it takes her like 3 paragraphs to say something she could say in a sentence. It's a pretty small quest, don't have much interaction with her afterwards, so kind of makes sense to just not commit so much time. Oh my god. That's right, I forgot to do something. And I have Vilja around, and I made her essential, because it's kind of a headache deciding, oh, should I take her or not? Having her die on me all the time. So for some reason, I got added to the vampire faction, and that is why the vampires will not attack me until I attack them, which is very boring. So, just do player.set faction rank, and then the ID, and then -1, and it removes you. So, from here on out, they should be attacking me. Found the church, now just a matter of finding Vando, probably gonna have to kill some vampires. Hopefully I don't run into a bunch of powerful vampires, yeah.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
And yeah. They're attacking me, yay. I'll take this. Oh, where'd it go?
Lad, I need your
There you are. And she has the key. I think there's one more over here. Yeah, ran into a bunch of vampires, had to kill them. Maybe I shouldn't show my face. As far as I know, there's no way to not show your face. Okay, there he is.
What?
Attack any enemy on sight.
Goodbye.
Yeah, because I've tried putting on the robes and the ring and everything else, and nothing like disguises you or anything like that. I guess I could use invisibility, but then okay, this guy. Sometimes it's not steal. Oh, that's not what I want. I'll take these.
Yes?
Light armor.
Yes?
Oh, that's
Goodbye.
horrifying. So if you go back and get Kendrel now, because it did say, yeah, her father's there amongst the dead bodies. and it says to sort of go back and get her so she can get revenge. Changes the dialogue a little bit, but sure, let's do it.
I hope I can help.
So, Kendrel here. I'm sorry, but your father is dead. What? It cannot be. It's not possible. Her fiery red eyes flicker, while uncontrollable tears roll down her soft young cheeks. Father, my father, taken by those monsters. I don't know what to do. I'm nothing without my father. Without his fight, I'm not ready yet. Why? She gasped in shock and horror. Why did it have to be this way? Why did it have to be like this? Repeats herself a few times. Tearful eyes. She's in pain. Moves you. I'm sorry. You shouldn't see me like this. I think it's my turn, my dear friend. I have to finish this. I'm going to avenge my father's death. Please don't try to dissuade me from this. It's my destiny. Would you come with me? I really want to say I'm not going to. Aren't you? It's fine by me. You helped me a lot. Now excuse me. I must avenge my fallen father. Oh, I almost forgot. Well, you probably helped me until now. Take this money. I won't be using it. I've met vampires and lawyers more loyal than you. Now get out of my it's hilarious. I'm going with you. This is possibly the worst day of my life, but it would have been worse without you. Thank you. Now please, lead me there. Let's go. It would have been nice if I could have just followed there and helped her out anyway. But instead she just disappears, and probably dies. Oh. Ano Vando glimpses her father's dead body, but she doesn't falter, nor cry. I can tell she's sad and furious about it, but she doesn't show it at all. I shouldn't talk to her about it until it's finished, otherwise I could break the self-control she's keeping. And no.
Well met.
You can't break her
Bye.
concentration. And hideous vampire. I think it might be because of OCO. And there will be a time of crisis, of worlds hanging in the balance, and in this time there shall come the anointed, the master's great warrior. Many will die, and from their ashes the anointed shall rise. The brethren of Saint Virtuous shall meet him and usher his welcome. The huntress will not know him, will not stop him, and this will lead her into Oblivion. I needed her blood, and you've brought it to me. It's a shame Daddy wasn't able to notice that, isn't it? The harvest wasn't enough. I needed more than regular blood. I needed power, and you brought her to me inside my lair, the chosen one, the huntress. Ano Vando, her, you, were all trying to stop me from reaching Kendrel. You both heard the prophecy, didn't you? Prophecies are tricky creatures. They never tell you everything. You're the ones that set me free. If you hadn't come, I couldn't go. Just think about that.
I kill you!
I don't think I'll have time to think about that, because...
Die!
Loud, Vilja. She didn't do anything. That so powerful vampire is now history, and there's dust of him in the air I'm breathing. Ugliest vampire, Ano Vando, or... Yeah, Kendrel did great. Even though Vilja did it. 18. I don't remember being 18 before. There she is.
Well met.
Your father is now avenged. Thank you. Thank you so much. Kendrel looks at you with deep gratitude, meaning every word. I know I should be better by now, but I'm not. You really shouldn't. It's good that we destroyed this creepy cult, but father's never coming back. She doesn't cry now, doesn't look like she will. Her heart's harder. Same as the ones you remember. Even her tone of voice has changed. Death changes everything. Now I must become the huntress I'm destined to be. Yes, it is her destiny. Someone told her it was. She's supposed to kill vampires. Her father didn't accept it. She left Morrowind. Her mother was killed. And he was training her. And she never showed him all she could do. She's the chosen one. where do we go from here? I think it's time I get Father's journals, study them, learn from them, and train my mind, my heart, and my body to be able to bear my legacy. I don't know exactly how to repay your kindness and your help, but keep this with you. She gives you her own personal stake, which I will not say out loud. And if you want it, use the manor as you want to. I don't want to go there. I hope we meet again. And she gives a soft and tender kiss upon your lips. Farewell, my dearest friend. Okay. Hey, take this body with you. Why don't you come with me? I am gonna stay here a while and make sure there are no more vampires. They must pay for what they did to my father. Thank you so much for everything. I hope we meet again. So yeah, it's sort of a reference to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so a lot of times when you do that, you sort of skimp on making your character actually detailed and in-depth. It's kind of like she's got this whole big, deep background, and I'm supposed to care about her, but I met her like maybe an hour ago. And she's only came with me once to this cave. But, you know,
If I ever see that
does
guy,
what it's
he's
meant
in
to do.
So much trouble.
And I think you're supposed to get letters from her later on. I don't know how you get the letters, but they come up every once in a while from what I saw. And while we're here, let's doing vampire hunting stuff. Let's try and get these ones. I can probably purchase a house in Leyawiin, but yeah. So let's do the close to home one. Gotta go to Untitled Cave. So instead of the usual Oscuros, Oblivion, Overhaul, Amazons, we got level 52 Pugilist Vampires.
I'm not afraid of you.
And since they're level 50, what is it, 52 I think? I have to equip the shield again, because they can kill me in one hit with their fists. Hit village. See? That would have been Villager dead right there. So I gotta kill 50, or not, I've gotta kill 10 of them. But good thing I have the shield.
Whoa!
I killed all 10. I've cleared out all the vampires in Dustnut Cave. They've slain, chased away the bandits. It's lawless here. Bandits and vampires fighting over a cave. So let's go to Skingrad. Glad you made it, Vilcha. So here we are in Fort Vlastarus, a bit east of Chaden, or Skingrad. A bit east of Skingrad, it's a Bloodcrest Cave, Fort Vlastarus, and I think the Ayleid ruins down here somewhere. So we have to kill the leader here. So yeah, you go take care of those guys, Vilja. And I'll be over here. taking out the leader here. Gets a little laggy because there's so many enemies down there. Oh, yeah. Just let them all kill each other. Yeah, I don't think my Nord can survive that fall, or it does a lot of damage, so we'll go around the long way. Yeah, so I used a level 30 frenzy spell, so right now they're all busy attacking each other, and I'm gonna use that again for the Queen in Nornalhorst. Yay. Yeah. Ah, there's Vilja. And yeah, here's the leader here, Baroness of Vlastarus Castle, or Fort. Skingrad clan signet ring. Note to the Baroness.
Oh!
And maybe cloak for a bit. Let's read this note, just in case it's anything interesting. My darling Spawn, since I am no stranger to war, I think you should pay attention to my advice more closely. I know you don't feel good about all these warriors ruining your beloved castle, but believe me, they are there for your protection. The foreigners of the clan, kind of ironic because they just killed you, the foreigners of the clan are finally ready, and we have no one else to wait for. We are now ready, and the clan is strong enough to withstand the coming events. I know things are easier when the clan is dispersed around Cyrano, but I don't take orders of my sire lightly. She told us to arm ourselves. We are armed. Now for the last time, I'll demand tenderly that you garrison the castle. We are under direct orders, and if my sire is correct, the clan needs guidance and examples. Long live the clan. Long live Estella's lineage. Let's love Goran Rodarum. So, judging by the notes in the other one and this note and a few of the other notes, it seems like they're building up towards a end game eventually with the vampire hunting quests in the forts, the little dungeon crawls. I'm guessing there will eventually be a boss fight or something. Guys done? Can I go now? Light through the darkness. I have found Nornalhorst. Now it is time to see if the book on vampires was correct. If it is, then I expect that these vampires will not let me take the light of dawn without dying in the attempt. Lord Volmyr, if he is still there, will be a formidable opponent. I should make sure that my skills is up to the task. So yeah, unfortunately, vampire hunting has you facing off against like the end game Oscuros Overhaul vampire boss. So it takes place in the same ruin, and that's gonna be an issue. So gonna do things just a little bit differently this time. So right now we're equipped for maximum magicka. That way I'll be able to cloak through most of it. Got the Manacles of Pain, and Kara's Kilt, and some other things. Don't know where Vilja is, but if she shows up, I'll just use her as a distraction.
and no air. Great. That's never happened
So I'll kill these two. I don't know if it is required, but the two sons of Nornalhorst are added by vampire hunting, so that's why I killed them. Okay, so up here is the Queen of Nornalhorst from vampire hunting, and Lord Volmyr and Light of Dawn from Oscuros. I'm using the Frenzy spell again to make them all attack each other and have them kill the Queen for me, but the Queen has a reflect spell effect, so it seems like half the time, or 75% of the time, it just reflects the spell back at me and it doesn't work.
You elves are all the same, all flash and no fury.
Alright, and sword responds to my grasp. I feel a strange sensation, as if the sword was relieved to be taken from the altar, but as soon as the emotion is gone, a terrible anger and thirst for vengeance radiates from its blade. Get the Light of Dawn. Oh. Took about 11 tries to get here, and I sort of stitched the different clips together, like the ones where I narrated or where things move faster. Right now I'm circling this altar because I can't find the Queen. I don't know where she is right now. Lord Volmyr is pretty damn powerful. He would follow you around and dispel magic if he can't find you. So he'd go through my cloak and he'd kill me in one hit. Oh, they killed her finally. And she's at the exit. For once, everything worked out. I've captured all 3 of the Skingrad clan's signet rings. Roland will be pleased. I don't need that. Safe and sound.
You think you can beat me? Go ahead.
Who's there?
So, now let's turn in all these quests and see if some of the other people in Order of the Virtuous Blood have anything for us. Alright, so here we are at the Order of the Virtuous Blood. It's good not to be dead anymore. Vampires. No.
Please, go on.
He has nothing. Thanks to you, my children
Calendar. Be seeing you.
will know their heritage.
It's my pleasure.
Adriana, nothing.
Take care.
And he never has anything to say.
Well met.
Publius, building a chapter house in Leyawiin. Yes, Adamus was retiring to Leyawiin. It's a good town, good people. Give me a week at most, and I'll have your chapter house ready.
A pleasure to...
Vampires to slay. I knew it. I knew that the vampires had to be hiding in one of those caves. Good job, you cleaned them out. Now the Imperial City is free of vampires. You made short work of that problem. We will have to go much further afield to find any vampires to slay from now on. We'll complete it close to home.
Good day.
Nothing more from him.
Take care.
Leyawiin construction has begun.
Our brother returns to...
Adriana wants to talk. I think Adriana has something she wants to tell you as soon as possible. That's not how conversations work. I don't tell you that she wants to talk and then you tell me. Vampires to slay. Excellent. I knew you could do it. No more vampires in Skingrad. No more stinky garlic strings. You can keep the rings and do what you like with them. Although they would be cool trophies to display in our headquarters. Vampires to slay. There have been several vampire attacks in the village of Water's Edge recently. They are relatively far from protection of Bravil, Leyawiin. The guards aren't good at vampires anyway. One victim didn't come out of his house in the morning. A concerned neighbor went in to check on him, found him stripped naked and unconscious. He was spread eagle and tied to the bed. Designs were painted all over his body in his own blood. Do you think you could do something about these vampires? Was he unconscious or dead? Yes, it would be my pleasure. I like your spirit. You are a great asset to the Order. Breton is from Integration. About the hunt. Wow, you actually listened to me. By what Gillen and Greythroat said, you have been training really hard on your hunts. I'm glad I could help you. But remember, you can't stop training and can't stop being aware. And most importantly, you must always be prepared to face vampires. Always carry potions, scrolls. So yeah, that increased my resistance to disease. Bad dreams. You've been having bad dreams? That is not good. Do some of your dreams involve things like vampires and blood and disappointment? Oh dear, this is rather serious. I think you have caught prophylactic hemophilia too many times. But on the bright side, I don't think you will actually turn into a vampire. What can be done about bad dreams? Get rest, drink milk, read a book, pray. So yeah, he doesn't really have anything. Sunlight doesn't bother you, does it? You don't eat meat extra rare. I think you will be okay. This is all your fault. In every life there is misfortunes. I have had my share of it. I consider you to be a mature adult, and you knew the risk involved. My heart goes out to you, but I do not accept responsibility for your bad dreams.
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
I think later on there's a quest.
What can the Order?
Fantastic disease in a bad way, information, yes. Nothing from him.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Vampires are creatures of peace.
But I noticed
Bye.
Gillen isn't here. So I guess maybe I came at the wrong time to talk to him.
Good afternoon. A pleasure to
Triana Senta, vampires to say. I have something to tell you about. The other day I was down in the sewers visiting the skooma den. No, it's not like it sounds. I wasn't using skooma, I promise. I was just visiting some of my friends. They had some strange stories to tell me. They have seen really ugly junkies walking around the sewers. In the middle of the night, when they are too high to sleep, they can be seen following the tunnels out of the city. It's like maybe they came to the city to buy the really good skooma and then leave. You know, like they don't want the guards to see them coming and going, so they use the sewers. I wasn't using skooma. You don't trust me, and you aren't paying attention to what I'm telling you. Where was I? What was I saying? The skooma. Yes, my friends had some awesome skooma. Some of the new stuff, made with ingredients from Valorant. No, ugly junkies. That's what it was. I was telling you about. Really ugly. From what they say, it sounds like their mothers were using skooma before they were born. It sounds like they have been using really cheap stuff and too much for too long. Like they don't have any willpower or something. These junkies, they are mean. They aren't all mellow and nice like the others. They were arguing with one of my Khajiit friends. He's a nice guy. I don't see why they couldn't get along with him. But now they disappeared. I'm scared. They said the ugly junkies had really long front teeth. What are they, vampires? Maybe they live near the city, because the sunlight just isn't nice. That's the kind of person.
Bye.
Yes, we've established this. Vampires do not like sun. You don't need to keep telling me.
What is it? Goodbye.
So yeah,
Was that my fault?
Afternoon.
I think she's still using. So, here we are in Sinkhole Cave for the ugly junkies. And just quick wrap up of the found a dead vampire, or not, dead bandit. Adriana's friend. She really needs to find better people. So just gonna wrap up this episode, or part,
You're a dangerous
by killing
bastard,
some
aren't
easy
you?
vampires with the light of dawn.
Yeah!
Well, they aren't that easy. They're level 52, but fairly easy. Yeah, the first vampire you kill, you get a quest update about the light of dawn reacting to killing vampires, and yeah, you're supposed to kill like 300 of them before it's fully powered, which should be a little easier with the vampire hunting mod, because that'll add more vampires to the game, especially in towns where you can just kill them easily. Villager can jump down there and kill that guy.
Yeah!
To arms! To arms!
I don't want to fall there. What if that would kill Villager? Oh, okay, this one's ugly. The other ones didn't really look weird, but this one... yeah, that's really weird. Probably because of the OCO, partially. Like they tried to make it look ugly, and OCO made him look even uglier.
Come to me, sweet flesh.
Some of the other ones, they don't really look ugly. I mean, she's not that ugly. So that's all of them. I've killed all the ugly junkies I could find, addicted to blood rather than skooma, and more twisted. Maybe they joined up together because they are ugly. Not the other way around. I don't know. Zero out of 10. I should get credit for killing a vampire. Yeah. That was supposed to be like a transformed vampire from
Our brother.
this mod.
May the
Oh, here's
Yes, brother.
Jillen. And he has nothing new yet, so that's good. I was worried this might happen. Let's see where she stays.
Ha!
Oh, so I guess they all just sleep up here? Or maybe I interrupted something. Your eyes look like they could stare right through me. Vampires dislike. He is dead. This can't be. He was a nice person. Why would they hurt him? This is terrible. Why didn't you save him? Why? You aren't a very good vampire. Go away. Leave me alone. Junkies. Yeah, I guess I'm infected again. Well, we did a lot of stuff this video.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. And goodbye. Did ugly junkies, so many vampires close to home, walking in the shoes, and started a few others. I'll get around to the Leyawiin expansion sometimes, but next video we're gonna do something entirely different. Whole new character. So, see you then.